It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle.
Mr. Strickland!
I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. I swear I'm delusional.
He's heating up!
Using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me, what's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth, the gender abuse.
Dodson, we got Dodson here!
We just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask.
Your father was a woman.
Gorilla beard, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang.
Emotional damage.
Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang.
He's heating up!
Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play
Mr. Strickland!
East Coast with that gang gang. West Coast with that gang gang. Global with that gang gang. You know we don't play guys.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The Second Amendment, like all other rights, is not absolute.
Shit is gonna go down.
We need to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Would that include a bullet from this gun?
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and 59 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swoleo back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flexing on all you.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The Swole fam knows what I'm talking about. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the episode. It's Wednesday, July the 13th. It's July 13th, and we have a great show in store. I hope you got your pump on this fantastic hump day. It's been a delicious day in Florida. I hope you are enjoying good weather as well. Before we even get into that tip, we gotta get a little handy first. We got a Swole fam roundtable coming up tomorrow. Let's just jump right into it. So this is just pre-tip. This is like a little wine with dinner kind of thing right now. Swole fam, roundtable tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You know what that means? Tomorrow's episode 2260 is private for members only. Oh, fuck you. Come on, chill out. It's private for members only. You know what that means? That means you could join, and then you don't have to miss out on anything. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, join us for the roundtable. It's a group call. We'll have people from all over the world coming up on stage, having a great conversation. We have a live chat integrated in the app, so it's going to be a fantastic time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, it's 6:45 p.m., so do the math there. Calculate it. Remember, Eastern time, Eastern Seaboard, United States, all right? 5 p.m., we will be there for the roundtable. And again, of course, if you want to get access to that, never miss a single live stream, join now, swolenormousx.com. That's all I'm going to say about it right now. But we have a weekly accountability meeting on Mondays. We have another one coming up, of course. But of course, the roundtables are fucking fire. We all love them. You know them. We love them. Let's get a little America for the roundtable. So we'll see you tomorrow. So reminder that tomorrow's episode will not be public. You'll not see me right here. You'll not see this beard. I know. Oh, stop it. Drop some biceps and gorillas if you're going to be there tomorrow. Fucking drop some biceps and gorillas anyway. It's the fucking Mancast 2259. 2259.
Inconceivable!
It's going down. It's going down. Let's get a little tainty reprieve here. We got a little tainty boy on the tainty cam. He's looking delicious. He's a little tired. He's a little tuckered out, but he's going to get a nice juicy walk in a little bit after the Mancast. Okay, so Rufus is sleeping. And we have an amazing show to get into. So without further ado, let's bust the nut open. Falcon, take us away. Let me summon thee. Falcon. Put some respect on it. And there you have it. And there you have it. Leo looking sexy like a snack. Fam, hashtag but my thyroid. You know, I would have gone live earlier today, but my thyroid. But my thyroid. I would have gone live, but it was my thyroid. Come on, you know I would have done it. You know I would have done it. You know I would have done it. Let's see, Tessie, where do you want to go right now? You want to go to the fat shaming? You want to see some James Corden? You want to go to the fat march? Let's go to the march. Let's go to the but my thyroid. Perfect. Fat freedom. I love it. I love it. Golf clap. We got the best backgrounds in town. All right, the floating nut, hashtag but my thyroid. Drop that in the comments down below. Let's get into that tip. Moisturize, fam. Babe, just an inch. Round them up. It's cold outside. All right, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the stream because we are live. We are live right now. Live. Papa Swolio en vivo. Share the stream. All right, let's get into the first Swole fan post. This one's from Davey. What's in that box, Davey? Come on.
What's in the box?
Let's see what's in Davey's box. No, too soon? Too soon, never too soon. All right, Davey writes, hey fam, making a start on the road to better health. Been trying to find something to get me started, and the Swole fam seemed like a great community to make it happen. I've been slowly losing my fitness over the last few years and have been trying to maintain it. Work stresses and starting a family have made things more complex. Looking forward to making a change for the better. Started the elimination diet and the 90-day dash this week. Wish me luck. I look forward to getting to know the community. Cheers, Dave. Welcome to the Swole fam, Dave. Welcome to the Swole fam. Super stoked. The elimination diet and the 90-day dash. And then for those that don't know, the 90-day dash is our flagship program inside Swolenormous X. Good for you, Davey. Good for you. Excited to hear how that's coming along. Doing them both together. Fantastic. Now we have a Davey, we have a Davey, and we have a David. We just, all the D's. We got that D. Come on, Papa Swole and the fam. We got that D, don't we, fam?
He's heating up!
All the D's. All the D's. I don't care what D you got. We have D's of all shapes and sizes. We certainly do. My fat cutting. So this is from David. My fat cutting has been stagnant in the past month or two because I'd be on point all week long, and then one slip up on the weekends would cause me to crumble and just overeat. In parentheses, he writes, made worse by then losing motivation to work out that day. Sure, I'd wipe the slate clean as of Monday and not beat myself up, but I was just spinning my wheels. This past weekend, we still went out to a restaurant for a treat meal, but this time I fit it into my nutritional plan for the day, didn't use it as an excuse to binge eat afterwards, and still got in my workouts. And within just a few days, I had broken through a plateau that had held steady for weeks. Feeling even more motivated now to keep up the progress and to keep that same balance next weekend. Excellent. And fuck balance. Fuck that balance. Do what it takes. Do what it takes. Careful. Willpower only goes so far. Build that discipline. You are on the road to building that discipline and building that real fortification. So just be mindful that willpower is not the answer. Discipline is. Discipline will lead you to the promised land. And yeah, you know, it's not the kind of thing you want to keep on falling off and getting back on the pony. Fall off, get back on the pony, fall off. That's an excuse like, oh, I'll just get right back on. If you fall off, you get right back on. You get knocked down, you get right back up. That doesn't count if you're doing it on purpose. It doesn't count if you're like, well, if you're using that as an excuse. So, after a while, and not really after a while, but just be mindful that that's a bullshit excuse. It truly is. Like, well, I fell off. I'll just get right back on it. Why are you falling off, son? Why are you falling off? Don't make that mistake more than once. Focus on those habits, focus on those triggers and those systems that you have in place, right? If you're surrounding yourself with shitty people and that keeps on dragging you down a path you don't want to go, then stop hanging around with those shitty people, right? All those triggers and all those things that actually lead you to that, that snowball effect that just keeps on rolling and getting more and more momentum. All right, let's see here. Let's get into another post. We got one from Lycan22 from our Swole Fam Discord. Really like the post so far from the Daves. We got the Davey and the Dave post, both crushing it. Like to hear it. Lycan says, hey fam, I'm Nick, just a fellow Swoleian, hoping to get back to a good place physically and mentally, excited to start. All right. Yeah. And I agree with that. From our Daily Swole Telegram chat, Matthew says, motivation is a dirty, cheating whore who sucks up all of our sick fucking gains. I agree. Motivation is a lying, untrustworthy whore. Kick that beesh to the curb. All right. Let's do one more from our Discord, and then we'll come back for one more Swole Fam post. From Pulse. Hey fam. Here to learn all the things from Papa. Been out of the gym for around 4 months after a move, looking to get my ass back in gear and my nutrition on point. Let's fucking go. Hadouken! And our last post of the day is from Nick with a C. Time. Nick writes, time. Something Papa Swole always talks about. In our heads, we never have enough time. I work in the HVAC world and leave for work by 7 o'clock every morning. I am a morning person, always have been. I spend the morning cooking my nutrient-dense breakfast and enjoying it rather than scarfing it down. Never thought I'd have time to get a workout in before work, as I was always exhausted after work. Changed my alarm to just 30 minutes earlier and can manage a 30 to 45-minute home gym workout and still get out the door on time. Bonus, I feel so much better throughout the day. I knew Papa Swolio knew what he was talking about, but it hits harder when you actually see it. Hashtag SwoleFam and hashtag go to the fucking gym. That's putting into practice, Nick. I love it. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if you have a busy schedule, you have to get up really early and you have a long day, I get it. Some of you work really laborious jobs, HVAC, you're sweating your fucking balls off all the time in the summer, you're freezing in the fucking winter. Fam, you need to get yours in first, whether it's meditation, whether it's a Swollen 7, whether it's a 30-minute workout, whatever it is, get yours first. Do it first. Serve yourself first. I'm telling you, put yourself number one. It's such a huge difference. If you're waiting till after all that shit, if you're waiting for all your life and your whole day to unfold, there's going to be flat tires, there's going to be exhaustion, there's going to be all sorts of excuses to not do it afterwards. Get it done first. It'll jumpstart your day and you will cruise the rest of your day. I promise you. I promise you. Super awesome. All right, let's get into some questions. Fam, drop your questions in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. We'll take some questions from the live stream. And of course, we got some from Instagram. We'll take a comment here from Shannon first. Let me just resize that a little bit. Papa, my 7-year-old has been watching YouTube and some kid on YouTube saying eating meat is wrong. She watches you when I watch you. Please tell her vegans have it wrong. All right, rather than going to the right and wrong direction, it's not fundamentally natural. It's not evolutionary to only consume plants. Most plants are toxic, especially in their natural state out in the fucking woods. We are naturally hunters and gatherers. We have evolved over thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of years to consume meat and to thrive off meat. And we can get everything that we need from animal sources, from all our nutrients, protein, fat, we get it all. Plus, we're eating things like fruit when they're in season because they are the least toxic parts of the plants. They're delicious. The trees want you to eat them because you eat them, you eat the delicious flesh, you drop the seeds, more trees grow. It's like the circle of life. And you're getting all your nutrients from not just the meat, not just the muscle meat, but from the organ meats as well, like liver, heart, marrow, all those other organs, pancreas, spleen, X, Y, and Z. Whether you get them fresh, raw, supplement, all that kind of stuff. We talk about that a lot. Vegans are usually ideological, and it can get that way very much. It can get that way too in the carnivore community. Personally, I'm not a fan of full carnivore. I do recommend in general that people navigate that direction, especially if they have a lot of autoimmune issues. But most vegans are vegans for environmental reasons, which is this altruistic delusion, or they are, same thing, trying to save all the animals. So they just feel bad because they watch too many Disney movies. They were raised on, Lion King and The Rescuers and Fievel Goes West, and like, don't hurt anything. We're the apex predator. This is how life works. You're not getting your nutrients from plants efficiently. And most people that are vegan and they see health benefits temporarily, it's usually because they're eating absolute dog shit for a long time. So of course you start eating anything else besides McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Dunkin' Donuts. Of course you're going to start losing some extra weight or some fat, and you're going to feel a little bit better because you're finally eating things other than ultra processed garbage. And that's not to say that you can't have any vegetables, or you can't have any. This is why we do an elimination diet to test these things out. But most people that tout veganism, they were consuming animal products most of their life. They got a lot of followers on a YouTube channel like your 7-year-old. So you are getting a lot of reinforcement in that echo chamber. Like, oh my God, you're so awesome. You're so virtuous and saving the planet, saving the world, saving the animals. So you keep on making videos like that. And that's why a lot of vegans off camera, they're eating meat or they're cheating. They go out and they drink and they eat steak because their body is essentially starving all the time. And when you get reinforced by your following, you start making AdSense spend on YouTube, or you get money back from Instagram Reels or TikTok Creator Studio, whatever it is. You just keep on making content like that, and you box yourself into a corner. And a lot of times you don't have those major minerals or micronutrient deficiencies for several years. You can literally go a few years being a vegan and dealing with a lot of health problems that usually compound over time. For a lot of people, it only lasts a couple of months. For a lot more people, it goes maybe a year or 2 or 3 years. But you hear all these strong men or athletes that are going vegan. They eat animal products their entire fucking life. They just haven't gotten to those levels of deficiency yet. Plus, they supplement out the fucking ass. And if they're professional athletes, it's just a matter of time, and they're supplementing like crazy. And it's definitely, you have to ask yourself, if they're performing at that high level, even transitioning to be a vegan, imagine what would happen if they actually ate animal products and really took care of their health. So hopefully you're listening, 7-year-old. And another thing, don't just take my word for it. Do your own research, try it yourself, And there's a reason why the vast majority of people on this fucking planet are not vegans, because it fucking blows. It fucking blows. It fucking blows. And if you're listening, we have some members of the Swole fam that are vegans, but our vegans, the Swole vegans actually have a sense of humor, and the Swole vegans are doing it for their health because for whatever reason, they have to navigate that direction. But I do recommend, even if you go vegan, go vegetarian, get some pastured eggs, or get some, at least get some organ meat, some liver and stuff like that. Even if you eat it once or twice a week in small quantities, it's going to radically change your health. So just keep that in mind. But the Swole vegans are not lunatics. They're not ideological. You're navigating for your optimal health. Most vegans out there just virtue signaling to be a wonderful person, for people to like them and follow them and give them views and comments and shit and rub their taint. We like rubbing the taint. We like rubbing the taint. We do like that. Let's get some gorillas for the taint. Come on. Speaking of taint, let's get a little tainty reprieve, a little tainty boy. Aww. Tainty man, full extension. Looking good. That's a little tainty man right here. Yes, tainty man. All right, Keith Paka in the house. Reminder, use the hashtag ButtMathyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. ButtMathyroid. Fat is not a 4-letter word. I love that. Fat is not a 4-letter word. No shit. No shit. Speaking of fat is not a 4-letter word.
A 3-letter word. Jobs. Jobs.
More than one person can't spell or count. Keith, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I wanted to put this out there for people who have suffered like me with weight their whole life. After eating grass-fed beef and eating with a healthy lifestyle, not dieting, I am seeing the results 2 months later. Go Papa. All right. There you go. Go you, Keith. I appreciate it. Go us. Go Swole fam. Swole fam. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's fantastic. Good for you, man. Good for you. And I appreciate the kudos. Of course, I appreciate the super chat, but look, you're the guy, you're the ones, everyone that's a part of the Swole fam, you still have to do it. I can't meditate for you. I can't train for you. I can't eat for you. I can't meal prep. I can't shop for you. I can slap you across the tits with some knowledge cock on the internet, but I can't do it for you. You have to do it yourself. So you have to follow all these 7 pillars yourself. And if you know what those are, go on the links down below or swolenormousx.com and download your copy and fucking get after it. Let's fucking go, fam. Let's fucking go. 7 pillars all day, every day. Jardel, Papa Solio, I find most vegans and vegetarians always look pretty pale. Is this because of the nutrient deficiency? For sure. And most people just don't get enough sun anyway. But you notice how vegans and people that are just nutrient deficient have like sunken in eyes, their skin and their hair, skin and nails look very frail and brittle, or they have like skin conditions. A lot of vegans are chronically dealing with health issues, but they keep on trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. They keep on trying to fit veganism and make veganism work for them. And like, oh, I have this rash. Let me eat more cocoa butter or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, you're trying to, you're not going to fix the nail in your tire by putting more nails in. I got a flat tire. Let me just hammer some more fucking nails in. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe that'll plug up that hole. Oh, there's a hole here. Let me put a nail in it. See if it fixes the problem. All right, let's see here. My goodness, Rufus is growing fast. I know. He's so tainty. I got him this bed. For those of you that don't know, we got him this bed. What was it, like a month ago or a couple weeks ago? I got him this bed so he would fit on it. And he's like, he still manages to just completely extend, or his head's off one side. But yeah, he's growing big. He's growing big. For those of you that don't know, in like 5 days, he's going to be 7 months old. So he's a big boy, but he's still kind of like goofy. He's still a little bit awkward, but now when he's running around the yard and he's going back and forth, his tendons, his ligaments in his knees, like he's able to pivot a lot faster. He's starting to catch Pinkston Churchill. He's starting to catch the church a little bit more, so he chases her like she's wild game. It's fucking fun, but he knows that she's not to be harmed, because I'll beat his ass. But he knows he's good. He's starting to get a lot more agile, which is intimidating. Chasing cats around the yard that cross over, cats that come into our yard that shouldn't be there. Yeah, get the fuck out. He knows. He's on patrol. He patrols hardcore. TCAP, there's actually a fat march. Yeah, they do these things. Unfortunately, they don't march all the time, because if they did, they would actually lose some fucking weight.
Matt Damon.
I'm telling you, keep marching. Keep going. Keep marching. Just like the endless march. Imagine you march and then you lose weight. You're like, oh shit, we have to stop because we're actually not going to be fat anymore. We have nothing to protest. All right. Let's see here. Loretta, I saw my vegan brother 2 weeks ago. He looks so tired and pale. He worries me. 10 years vegan. Yeah, he's probably suffering from massive nutrient deficiency. I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. Annika, Swole merch so fast. My t-shirts just arrived. Let's fucking go. What'd you get, Annika? What'd you got? What'd you get? You got that Australian haul down there? Good for you. Rock it. Hey, Annika, make sure you post some pictures up too. All right, let's see. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger bed.
You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
All right, let's take another. Oh, there you go, Tainty Man. You're a good boy. You're so tainty. Everyone thinks you're so tainty. You're so tainty. You're so tainty. You're being such a gentleman. You're covering up your taint. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. We don't want to get banned from YouTube if you're showing your taint too much. Okay. Nuntanat, Papa Swolio, does doing yoga on the same day as lifting, or is doing yoga on the same day as lifting okay? Will it affect the gains? Not negatively. If anything, it will improve and benefit you. My recommendation is always be careful by doing, I think the other day we got a question about yoga, and one of the members or someone that was watching the show, I forget who it was asking if it's good to do yoga every other week. And everyone in the chat were like, whoa, you should be doing a lot more than every other week. You should be doing it at least a couple times a week, depending on how long you're doing it for. But I would pair up a different type of yoga. In other words, he did a power yoga class and it fucking kicked his ass. So his idea was, fuck, I can't do this every single week. And I don't blame him. I'm not a fan of power yoga. That's a workout without weights. You already lift weights. You don't need to do power yoga. You need to do restorative yoga. So recovery flow, yin yoga from the Swole Normasex Yoga Studio. We have recovery flows. We have, like hips and twist classes. We have express classes that won't give you the same amount of volume and overload that a full class will. So we have all different sorts of like block flows and sound healing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a great way to do it. Just choose a yoga class that will pair up with your strength training. So for example, if you're training earlier in the day, later on in the day, you could do yin yoga, and that's very restorative, relaxing. It's a great way to get into the deep connective tissue after a resistance training session. So yeah, it's definitely okay. But as you can imagine, if you do, let's say, a heavy workout and then you're doing a power yoga, you're doing like 10 chaturangas and you're doing isometric holds, you're going to fuck yourself up. I mean, I've done that before, and I'm saying it from experience. When I first started practicing yoga, I'd be so sore the next day because I would lift and I would do like a vinyasa flow, and I would just be sore in like every single fiber would be sore. There wouldn't be a fiber in my body that wouldn't be sore. I just feel like a swollen potato. Nick, Papa was doing the club swings with a 10-pounder and gorilla grunting in the mirror. A little Asian woman gave me the what the fuck face. He's on fire. That's how you know you're doing it right. That's how you know. Did you make gratuitous eye contact is the question. Were you just staring at her going like, You got to make eye contact. Make it awkward. Dan, Papa Swolio, how much water do you drink in a day? Do you have a cutoff point to stop drinking so you're not up all night peeing? Yeah, sometimes that's a little bit of a tightrope walk because I'll do. Lately, I've been trying a little bit of a reverse. I used to do, for example, I've gone between doing cold plunge once a day or twice a day. Now I kind of do cold plunging whenever I want. I used to be, okay, I'm not going to cold plunge right after a workout because I don't want to affect the gains. I don't cold plunge immediately after workout, but if I'm hot and I want to jump in, I fucking jump in. I might just do like a minute, but usually at least once a day, I'll do like a 5-minute plus cold plunge. And for a while I was doing, I'll get to the answer in a second. I was doing like a sauna and then cold plunge after, and then going back in the sauna and heating up. But lately in the evening, I'm much more relaxed if I go in the cold plunge first, and then I do like a 30-minute sauna, which brings me back up and I sweat and I take a nice cool shower, and that zones me out. Like I'll forget my fucking name. It's really nice. I meditate. It's awesome. And my point by saying that is I sweat a lot at night if I'm doing that. So I need to recap water, but I also don't want to drink too much if it's like late at night because I don't want to be up all night pissing, like Dan said. So how much water I drink, I don't keep track. I drink plenty. Like if my pee is looking a little bit on the yellowish side, I'm drinking more water. It's also electrolytes too. But your total hydration is really about like how much you're drinking on a continuous level, because you'll lose maybe about a liter of like water vapor at night. So it's important that you're hydrated. And that's really going to have to do with how well you're hydrated during the day. So first thing in the morning, I'm drinking 32 to 40 plus ounces of water. I'm just chugging water and salt and stuff to start my day. And then I just kind of continue throughout the day. And if I'm sweating more, I drink more water. But what I won't do is sacrifice, like if I have to pee and it comes around to like, then I'll pee, but I'm not going to go to bed. I'm not going to be dehydrated. So it depends. So sometimes it's like a fine line to make sure that I'm hydrated before I do that. That way I don't have to like drink too much water afterwards. But you know, when you lose a lot of water, it's important to recoup some. And yeah, a cutoff point is a good idea. Just make sure you're drinking most of your water earlier in the day, which you should, and then tapering off and then seeing what works best for you. So maybe like taper off like, and stop drinking like an hour or two before bed, and then just make sure you're just pissing. All right, let's see here. Dustin, Papa Swole, do you prefer one type of water over the other, e.g. spring versus purified? I recommend people drink, you purify your water, you filter your water, get like a reverse osmosis machine, you know, hook it up to your pipes and shit like that, get like a Berkey filter or something like that. There's different ways, gravity filtration. I think that's actually the best thing to have, like a gravity filtration, like a Berkey system, just because if you lose power, sometimes you might not have water. If there's water issues, you can always get it from outside, from the rain or from a stream, and you can filter and purify water, and you don't need to have, you know, it running through your faucet, for example. Let's say something gets tampered with, or there's a problem, or a pipe bursts and you don't have any water, it's dirty and it doesn't work. You know, you don't want to be subject to that. You know, we have some emergency water because we live in Florida, so there's hurricanes and stuff. But it's hard to store water in glass because I don't want to drink it from plastic. But we have like a ton of cases of like Fiji water in plastic. I'm not going to drink it because of the phthalates and, you know, they're in plastic. But at the same time, if that's like emergency end of days water. So if we need fucking water, yeah, I'm going to drink that over not having water. So it's kind of like emergency water. But we can also pour that out and filter it through the system. It might not get everything out, but you get the point. It's also good you can have some pails out back, but you need to be able to filter the water. There's always those like emergency methods. Yvonne, I saw a video of one vegan that was taking a dozen different supplements for vitamins, energy, anxiety, etc. How is that healthier than eating a grass-fed steak? It's not. I know that's a rhetorical question, but it's not. If you need to supplement, everyone's like, well, vegan diet's so much healthier, but you have to supplement B12 and this and the other. Then it's not. Like, if you can't find it in nature and actually get it properly, then you're making a mockery of yourself. So no, it's not healthier. It's just denial. Steffi, have you ever tried oxtail soup? I have. I live in Florida, so I've been around like Caribbean restaurants and stuff like that. Lost some of tallow and collagen in that. If you did you like it? Oxtail soup, like that shit's good. Like, I mean, eating those things are great. I guess depends on how it's prepared, but I've had oxtail and stuff like that before. Saying zero, hard question, ribeye or porter? Easy question. Ribeye. Goddamn. Delicious ribeye. Megan, I'm vegan because that's where I feel my best and have a lot of inflammatory triggers. Have you tried? My question is, have you tried, and have you done it like nose to tail, grass-fed meat? Have you done that properly? Bone broth and things like that. Just curious. Good for you. I mean, if you're navigating, you feel amazing. Cool. How long have you been a vegan? What are the details on that, and why did you do that? Always curious. And this is not to say that some people can't survive or might need to try to survive eating vegan, but it's certainly not a universal, like, good. That's for sure. There's always outliers. Annika, on her papaswolio.com haul, toxic muscularity in blue, Gaindolf bright red, and Gains as old as time, cornflower blue. They all fit and look great. That's fucking awesome. I love it. Ethan, Papa Soy, what's the nutritional difference between white and brown rice, and is quinoa a good substitute? I try to avoid all grains just because I don't feel good when I'm bloated. I do white rice just in like small quantities now and again, a lot less than I used to, and I feel much, much better. Brown rice is very hard to digest because it still has the hull on it and there's higher levels of arsenic. And you should also wash your white rice before you consume it anyway. But there's different types of white rice. You have to figure out what works best for you and what doesn't affect you negatively. but I prefer to get my carbs from honey, fruit, dates, and that sort. Avocado is fantastic, and that's a fruit, of course. Delicious. Delicious. Remember, hashtag #ButMyThyroid. Drop that in the comments down below. Oh my God. All right. Let's get Tessie out of that march. Very nice. Oh, looking so cute. And we got a little tainty man here. He's still sleeping, completely knocked out. Hashtag #ButMyThyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll take a couple more questions. And of course, we will get into some balls deep content. A reminder, I actually didn't say it. Someone mentioned it. And I've been talking about when you join the Swole fam, we're talking about tomorrow's episode being the roundtable, so we won't be live publicly. And also Friday. I forgot about that. I forgot about overtime this week. Oh, stop.
Matt Damon.
Oh, stop. Overtime is our bonus segments after our Friday cast. So yeah, when you're a member, you get access to sometimes 3 fucking private live streams a week. So you get access to the roundtables. We do those at least once a month. We also have our weekly accountability meetings on Mondays and our weekly roundtables on Friday, weekly overtime segments on Friday after the public live stream. So lots of benefits to join the fam. And if you're watching this or listening to this for more than like a couple weeks or a couple days, you obviously like the show, you're here, join the fam. It gets even better. It gets even better. The deeper you go, the better it gets.
Because.
Oh, the deeper. Oh, so deep. So deep. Let's go. Just when in doubt, go deeper. Like seriously, when in doubt, go deeper. Dan, I drink a gallon or more a day of water, but sometimes I finish too late and I wake up at least twice. Yeah, so drink more earlier and then phase out earlier, and you'll be better. Mark, best way to treat farmer's tan? Take off your fucking clothes. Take off your fucking clothes. Show your goddamn nips.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Jesus Christ. How do I get rid of farmer's tan? By fucking getting sun on your nips. Don't make me slap you through the fucking computer, Mark. Don't ask me dumb questions like that. How do I fix a farmer's tan? Getting some sun on your tits. All right, Iron Jenny, I'm going to finally start the elimination diet. I've been putting it off like a beesh. Any tips for dealing with the sugar cravings? Make sure you're getting enough salt. Make sure you are cutting out the blue light, not staying up late at night, getting quality sleep, very important. Getting in enough fat as well, and getting enough protein. Focus on getting in your protein and your fat in first when you're eating, and focus on fruits, X, Y, and Z. But a lot of times sugar cravings are just natural for these addictions. So as your body gets more adept to consuming things like grass-fed beef or organ meats and higher fat, more protein, more fat, but make sure you get that shit out of the house. That's pillar number 1. So community is not just people. It's also what you keep in your environment. Make sure you get that shit out. Remove yourself from those situations. And it's amazing how so many people, I'm not talking about you, Jenny. If you have any follow-ups, feel free to drop them down below if anyone wants to add some comments in the live chat. But so many people are trying to make these changes in their life, and they torture themselves. It's like, why are you torturing yourself going to a bar and just sitting there talking with your friends? Why are you torturing yourself going to, hey, we're going to go to McDonald's, and you're going to go there and just sit there and not have anything and just smell all those things that you were addicted to for years? It's not going to fucking work. Hey, we're going to go binge drinking. Come hang out. Sure. Yeah, I'm just going to go out there and just not do anything. It's not going to work. Rarely does it work. And then once you actually change your healthy lifestyle, like I would not want to, hey, we're going out to a bar. Like, it's cool. I just don't care. Nope, not going. You just don't want to be there. You think you might want to go. You think you want to go. You think like, hey, I can do this. Willpower. Not going to happen. That shit sucks anyway. Let me sit around an uncomfortable, dirty, sticky, stanky fucking bar with people I don't know or care about. Pay extra for shit that's fucking killing me. Yeah, that sounds like a great time. But it's around people. It's like, okay, do you have to be essentially just destroying your liver while you do that? I need to drink alcohol so I can be a nice person or a friendly person. I need to be social. I need to be drugged up to be social. Maybe you just need to work on your shitty personality and your fears and your inhibitions rather than try to drug yourself to do it. Just saying. Just saying. Nunton, I love cow's tongue. There you go. Get yourself some cow tongue. Mark, you asked me again, what's the best way to treat farmer's tan? Sun the nips a bit too much today. What do you mean? That's what you should do. Do you mean you have farmer's tan? You took off your shirt and you just decided to like, hey, I'm just going to sun the rest of your body that hasn't gotten sun like you did your arms and you just got burned? I mean, that's the best way to treat it. What do you mean? Farmer's tan just means your arms got tan. It's like what I used to get in baseball. I used to get a ridiculous tan because I would wear forearm like sweatbands. So I would have like, it would be white, it'd be dark, it'd be white, and then my glove hand would be light. It was a hot mess. Base Bunny Love. I tried to be a vegan, but my thyroid. Oh, it's your thought. It is your thyroid. For sure it's your thyroid. Okay. All right. Scroll. Ooh. Dan, Papa Swole, who is your go-to character in Street Fighter? I'm trying to think of all of them. I think I remember using Chun-Li a lot. I tried using Blanca. It wasn't. I did Guile a lot too. I'm trying to think. I'm trying not to get like Mortal Kombat mixed up. Like I use Raiden. Just use Raiden. I don't remember all the characters completely. Let's see. Saying, Papa Swole, maybe I should save this for an in-depth session, but I ventured on Twitter today. Questionable move, and was, quote, triggered. What is wrong with these fucking libtards thinking Brandon is doing good? There's a lot of delusion going on out there. There's a lot of delusion. The power of social media, and again, this is kind of like, it's a very similar vein to how people look at food. People are so warped with their idea of what food actually is. People are so warped with what they think is actually edible. What people think is fucking edible is ludicrous to me. It's absolutely insane what people think should be consumed. And I used to consume a lot of this shit myself. But once like you have your nips blown off and you go down this road, the contrast is ridiculous. So it's amazing what justifications people make, and they stay in their little echo chambers and they keep their head down. And the same addictions that people have to food is the same addictions and the same hijacking that these big food companies and pharmaceutical companies, essentially food companies are drug companies because they're giving you things that are literally marketed to get you addicted to them. It's the same thing with social media. People are addicted to social media, and these apps have far more information than you can ever imagine. Oh yeah, but they take my information. They don't just take your information. They know everything that you do. They know where your eyes go on the apps. They know what you're looking at, how long you scroll, when you pause. They know everything that you do on the fucking app. They know everything. And it's not that they're looking at you and they're turning on your camera and watching you, but they compile data for hundreds and hundreds of millions of different people. And they know exactly how to manipulate the human brain and the masses and the mob mentality in order to sway different opinions and different emotions. So they know exactly how to do it. And look, if you live in an alternate reality, look, there are people, look at these. I mean, there are people that think fat is good. There are people that think being fat is good. There are people that think you can be healthy at every size. There are people that think a man can have a fucking baby. All right. This is what happens when you program and you manipulate children and you feed them soy, you feed them all this garbage, you're giving them sucking on plastic their whole life, so their taints are shriveled, their testosterone is in the fucking gutter, they're little soy boy betas. When they're growing up, they hit puberty and they're already fucking fat, and they're living this whole life of just, they turn to fucking vegans, and they start piercing everything and turning their hair blue because they're not getting attention because they've been segmented and separated, and they have no fucking ability to interact with other students because they grew up on the internet. And now, of course, you had the lockdowns and everyone's masked up, so they don't understand facial expressions. So they're essentially socially retarded. Yeah, and they'll believe anything they're fucking told because otherwise they feel scared and vulnerable and they feel like they're being attacked, right? Because words are violence. And oh my God, just don't tell me things I don't like. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I got a soundboard. Go fuck yourself. I got a soundboard for that. All right. I think that leads us into our balls deep segment. I think we're warmed up. I think we're fucking warmed up. Let's take two more comments. Heidi, I can verify that. Join the fam. Best decision I've ever made. Community is so freaking important. 19 pounds down since joining. What? Another one. That is awesome. That is fucking fantastic.
I gave it a 10.
Holy shit.
A 10. A fucking 10.
19 pounds. 19 pounds. Good Lord. How long has that been? You've been a member for what, a couple weeks, right? Wow. Iron Jenny, I can't get the sugar out of my environment completely. I'm watching you, Jenny. Sweets are always sitting out in our office, and my husband is always eating ice cream and crap. Sounds like you need to have a conversation. If it's in your house, that's not good. Why is he eating shit? Sounds like you and your husband are ripe for a journey together. Considering you're already committed to doing the journey of life, have you had this conversation with him? That's brutal. It's brutal to do it alone when you don't have support from from your spouse or whatever. Not saying you don't have support from him, but I mean, if he's treating himself like shit, I mean, how much can he support you if he's doing that? That's very important. Let's see, Dan, I would go to a bar to just hang out and constantly get asked, Dan, you're not drinking? If I order a drink, no one says shit. That's right, because you're participating in their illusion. You're participating in their addiction. You're participating in their indulgence. So they don't feel offended. When you actually, like, no, I'm good. It's like, oh my God. They're like, what's wrong with me? Oh my God, how dare you do something different? Well, you're saying there's something wrong with me? You're too good for me? And people are so fucking secure. If they're secure in themselves and you don't want to drink, they're like, all right, well, I'm drinking. If they're offended and they know they're doing shit wrong and you're exposing that by making a choice for yourself and being independent, they get offended because you're standing up for yourself. Literally, you have to develop that go fuck yourself mentality. And if you have friends that give you shit like that, they're really not your friends. They're just, they're just commiserating, right? They're just codependent on you for their own addictions. So you have to cut them out of your life. And it might not be a glorious thing. It doesn't have to be easy, but it's a very simple solution and it makes all the difference. That being said, let's get into some balls deep content. We're on fucking fire right now. We're rolling, baby.
That's deep.
All right. I would do some more Q&A. But my thyroid. Come on, fam. I would do more. I would do more Q&A, but my thyroid. I think today's episode is going to be called Based as Fuck because we're just dropping knowledge cock left and right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're low on sodium today, you just got your salty ball bag like left and right, swinging big veiny cock today. All right, reminder, brand new drop. If you haven't checked it out, we got Swole Hub over at papasolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off all apparel. If you're a listener of the show, save 10%. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. Check out, by the way, we have brand new mugs. They're black, fucking awesome. So we're putting out all the designs. Go to the fucking gym. It looks stupid. It looks stupid awesome. It's so good. The Swole variant, all these different designs, Papasolio 2024. It looks awesome. So go check them out over there. papasolio.com. All right. Let's see what we got here. I would love to get an eggplant steel club. I really would. Nick, that's great. How long do we get the eggplant steel club? Can you imagine? Fucking eggplant. Where would I even make that? Where would I even go to make that? Where would I even make that? Get mugs on Swole Hub. I think it's probably even already up there already. But Swole Hub, you're going to start seeing me. I have to get the shipment in because we're just able to print the black, but I'm going to start sipping out of some of these Swole mugs. So I'll be marketing them here. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh my God. Let's see. Which one should we start with? Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Hold on. All right, we got the duck. We got Howie the Scream Duck. He's here. Holy shit, you're going to get some work today, son. Which one do we start with? Oh, it's that twat again. Ew. God. So these faces are just brutal. All right, what do you want to start with? Let's do 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What's it going to be? 1, 2, or 3? Drop in the comments down below. So if you're new to this podcast, this is the point of the podcast where if you continue, and I do want you to listen to the entire podcast, if you continue from this moment onward, this is This is the part of the podcast where the balls are slapping in. Sometimes we put the balls in. Over time, we put the balls in, and it's good soup. But this part of this is like overturning one of those like flagstones. When you have a walkway and you have those flat stones, you turn it over and then you see all the bugs like, oh, what the fuck? It's UV light. Like, what the shit is going on? Oh my God. You see all the bugs and the little millipedes and stuff circling. This is the part of the internet that we go through. So this is lifting the rock, so to speak. Let's go with Anvo number one. Anvo number one. Here we go.
And that's the way, I like it.
Casey and the Sunshine Band. All right, Anvo number one. So we all blame Ann when this post just completely sucks a huge canungus.
What's in the box?
Nice. Put some respect on it. All right, here we go. This is called Fat is Not Healthy. Preach.
To the people who judge and ridicule fat people because it...
Judge. I judge you.
Shame.
I judge you.
Shame.
I judge you.
Shame.
You have been judged. Okay, let's start over again.
To the people who judge and ridicule fat people because it's not healthy.
It's not.
Do you keep the same energy for everything that's unhealthy on this planet? Car drivers. They're killing the health of the planet.
All right, this is a straw man. This is a false equivalent. That's not the same thing. Car drivers, then don't drive a car. I'm not going to hate on a car driver. I'm not. You mean technology? But the fossil fuels. You mean technology that allows for deflation? The only reason you have an iPhone right now, it's not $20,000, is because of those things zooming around on the road. But the whales.
And the people on it, from exhaust fumes, etc.
Oh.
Fuck them, right?
Oh my
Smokers. God. No, you'll just tell them it's bad for them, but
it is.
You're not going to ridicule and make fun of them, are you?
People that smoke are ridiculed all the time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They ridicule themselves just by sucking down. What? What?
Now, let's just talk about this for what it really is.
Let's not.
You're not concerned about anyone's health. You're especially not concerned about a stranger's health.
Let me tell you a story, eyebrowless one. You don't care about your health. I love how this is all like, let's talk about this. It's attacking the other person, right? No. You don't care about your health. No. You don't care about your health because you're not taking care of your health. Thus the result that you are complaining about. But rather than addressing the issue that you see in the mirror, you are complaining about other people telling you what's obvious to the entire world that uses logic and common sense and has triple-digit IQs. That's all that's going on here. It's not about me. It's not about me. I mean, I care about your health to a point. It's going to affect my taxes, going to affect the quality of our society. You know, I mean, you're going to have a lot of inflation when people are so obese they can't even fucking do a job, so less people to work and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, you know, you have all this time to spend on TikTok complaining. Maybe you should walk while you're doing it or something like that. You know, get a treadmill. I don't know, anything. This is not about me, sweets. It's not about me. It's about you. But you don't want to talk about you, do you? That's a sensitive issue, isn't it? The feelings are the ouches, aren't they? Aren't they?
You just think you have some sort of moral high ground, and therefore that...
I don't have diabetes. My pancreas is functioning. Moral high ground. Hashtag endocrine system. Yay, my body functions. Okay, let's continue.
Gives you the right to make fun of someone. It's socially acceptable to be disgusting towards fat people, and you need an outlet for your cunty behavior. Think about it. In what other circumstance is it socially acceptable to not only consistently point out someone's health, but also ridicule them for it?
You're ridiculing yourself. I am not ridiculing anyone. I'm pretending like she's making this for me. I'm not ridiculing you. I'm ridiculing your stupid mindset. I'm ridiculing the fact that you are absolutely wrong, that your statements are incoherent. I'm ridiculing the fact that you're playing a fucking victim, pathetic in a first world country that has all the resources that you need to not have to complain about this. But we don't want to have that conversation, do we? Oh, I want to fucking...
I'll wait.
Oh, keep waiting.
And this is without
You
even
wait a
bringing
lot.
in the fact that you cannot tell a person's health by their size.
For some people, you can. For you, I can. I can tell. If you're obese, you can tell. If you're emaciated and anorexic, you can tell. You can tell. You can often judge a book by its cover. Trust me, I was just at fucking Target today. You can tell.
Literally just can. But that whole part of it is just ignorance. What it also doesn't take into consideration is the fact that fatness can be a result of chronic conditions.
Yeah, chronic stuff in your face. Oh, but your fucking thyroid. It's my thyroid. It's my thyroid. Look, Mama Swole was at the salon, and she said literally like 10 times throughout the day, people were saying that they couldn't lose weight because of their fucking thyroid. And she came home raging about it. Yeah, fact on fact. People, the thyroid shit is the new I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. No, it's my thyroid. As they're eating a fucking Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I wonder why your thyroid doesn't function. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Which literally cannot be helped. So,
yeah.
It's the ableism for me.
Oh, is it? Is it Moonface? It's the poisoning and then complaining about the outcome for one's entire life, for me. Oh, come on, wrap this up.
At the end of the day,
wrap it up.
No matter what someone's fatness is caused by, why the fuck does it matter to you so much?
My taxes, cause I gotta pay for your fucking diabetes medication. Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. I bet you want those handouts though, right? I bet you like those stimmy checks that went out, right? You're robbing from me. You're robbing from me because you won't get off your fucking ass and get to fucking work. I know people had shit locked down, but we know the problem with the whole vid wasn't even that fucking bullshit. It was the lockdowns. That was the fucking problem. God damn it. It pissed me off. Fuck
Someone
you.
else's
Come on,
body
man.
does not affect you in any way.
My God.
So essentially, it's just hatred based on ignorance.
It's hatred based on stupidity. I am not a fan of stupidity. I am actively anti-stupid. I shall fight stupid and retardation until the end of my days. Oh.
Does that sound like to you?
What is... How?
It's almost like...
It's like Lord of the...
We should have a word for it.
It's like Lord of the Rings. How long is this?
I know. How about fat phobia? No, I'm not saying you're scared of fat people.
Ever served in
I'm
a forward
saying
area?
You have a hatred of them due to a bigoted and ignorant opinion. So I'm going to treat you like any other bigot. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
No, my precious, I won't. Oh my God, that was horrendous. Jesus Christ.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Oh my God. Next time when you're going to say stupid shit, can we not get the director's cut, please? My Christ. All right. Holy shit. Let's get a little, all right, Tainty Reprieve. Tainty Reprieve. Oh, there you go. Aww. I wasn't yelling at you, buddy. You're a good boy. I wasn't yelling at you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. I know. You're a good boy. It wasn't you, buddy. I screamed in the duck. And he like looked up and he was like cowering. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. You're a good boy. Jesus Christ.
I fart in your general direction.
Well, thank you, Anne. That sucked a huge dick. Appreciate that. What was all that? Come on now. Come on. All right. We got two more. Yeesh and yikes. All right. Pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. One or two. Drop in the comments down below.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
You know, it builds up our resistance. Like, we have to expose ourselves to these things. Otherwise, you know, we have to strengthen our immune system. This is important. It's important to expose yourself to this kind of stupidity. Definitely makes your day feel like, wow, I am a really... Does anyone else finish this podcast and like, holy shit, I am a very, very intelligent person? I mean, you're not comparing yourself to anything honorable, but wow, you realize how far down you could actually be on this totem pole here. All right. And this, you know, you can really, yeesh, you know, it puts the lotion on its skin. We're not kidding. All right. Wow. All right. All right, Tyler Martin in the house. Tyler Martin in the house. All right, there we go. Tyler to the main stage.
I better use my strong one.
So per is a neo-pronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him.
All right, this one, Jesus Christ, this one's titled. All right, Tyler, let's see if you can do better than Ann. This one is titled. All right, by the way, hashtag but my thyroid. I'm waiting for, you know, the thyroid to be the real concern. Everyone always thinks I can't, but it's my thyroid. It's my thyroid. Hashtag but my thyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. This one is titled Get Off the Internet. That's the title of this video in my folder. Get off the internet. I have a feeling this is going to make me want to get some rope. But let's venture into this abyss. Fuck. Is this a chick that couldn't fit into the graduation gown? Oh, man. They make makeup for a reason. All right, here we go.
It is so frustrating that there are no protections for fat people on...
What? Protections? You don't even need plan B. You got plan A right there. You're taking care of it. You're taking care of it. That's probably not what you're talking about, but yeah.
Any social media platform, you can report for hate against any other group, but you can't do it if you're fat.
I'm sorry, what? Let me pause this for a second. You can report hate. Let me tell you a story about what happened last night. So I went on, I was finishing up my day and I was checking things. The Papa Swole TikTok account got permanently banned. I opened up TikTok and it gave me an alert saying this account has been permanently banned. Please submit an appeal if you think this was an error with the issue, blah, blah. So they banned me for a short period of time. It came right back. So they definitely fucked up. But yeah, so fat people get angries all the times.
Literally on Twitter and all these places, people will Photoshop us onto like bloody corpses, say they want to kill us.
I call massive amounts of bullshit. Massive amount of bullshit. They show your face on bloody corpses. One, if you say really stupid shit, people are going to troll you. Because when you say as much stupid shit as this girl does, she says a lot of stupid shit. We've covered her videos before. She says the stupidest shit. Yeah, people are going to make memes and stuff, but no one's putting your head on a dead corpse. Where's the fucking proof? That's probably why they didn't get banned, is because it doesn't happen. No, get the fuck out of here. If it does happen, that's fucked up. But I mean, yeah, I don't think so.
Say all of these horrible, horrific things. Say we're not people.
Who says fat people? Who says you're not people? You're obviously a person. Fat people are people. Fat is a descriptor because when you look at someone, you're like, whoa, they're wider than they are tall. They're fat. They're a fat person. No one's like, oh my God, look at that fat wildebeest. I mean, maybe a bad example, but you get the point. Like, you're a human being. Let's continue.
Blah, 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 blah. Always predict our death gleefully, happily. When we report them, nothing.
Bullshit.
No violations found. But how dare we respond and say, this is loser behavior or some shit like that. Then we'll get banned because we're the ones actually being hateful. It's gross, and social media needs to fucking step up and protect all fucking people. All right?
Bullshit. Okay. Okay. Are they trolling you because of your thyroid? Because of your thyroid? All right.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Again, now I see. Now I sees it. Now I understand why the title of the video is called Get Off the Internet. Because she needs to get off the internet. That chick needs to be off the internet. Like off. Like OAFF. Like off the internet. Way off. Like way off. She needs to get way off the internet. Okay. All right. This last one. Before we do, let me see what we got here. Have that thing open? This is pretty fucked up. This was from the Daily Mail. I just want to cover this for a second. Weed killer ingredient used in notorious cancer-causing Roundup is found in 80% of U.S. urine samples. Oh, shocker. Roundup? Oh, no. Oh, glyphosate. Shocker. We always talk about this. Another reason to not be a vegan and to really be very careful about vegetables and plant-based foods that you're consuming because of all the fucking chemical garbage they're spraying on the monocrops. So all the corn, all the soy, they're spraying the fuck out of these things because monocrop agriculture is not natural. You got a lot of like insects and shit that will just eat these fucking things up. They're genetically modified to try to resist that, and they're sprayed to all hell. And they make so many different products and garbage from these sources like corn and soy. So just a heads up, you can, check into this a little bit more, but nothing that we didn't really know already. Quote, glyphosate is the most widely used herbicide in the country, yet until now we had very little data on exposure. Fucking bullshit.
Matt Damon.
Very little data. You spray it on everything. So people that have been saying glyphosate in the food, glyphosate. Oh my God, glyphosate. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist because, glyphosate, it doesn't get into the food. It's in your body. Fuckface. It's in your fucking body. It's in your fucking body. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you mean things that you eat go inside you? Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. Mind blown. Alex Temkin, toxicologist at the Environmental Working Group, said in a statement, children in the U.S. are regularly exposed to this cancer-causing weed killer through the food they eat virtually every day. Oh my God. You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say. Really? You don't fucking say.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Anyone else shocked here? The survey found, let's bring this down a little bit. The survey found glyphosate in 1,885 of 2,310 urine samples. So 1,885 out of 2,310 urine samples from participants that supposedly represented the U.S. population. Participants aged between 6 to 18 years old. Not 55-year-old people. It's built up over time. 6 to 18. Made up a third of the samples. So a third of the people were ages 6 years old to 18 years old. Temkin cited the CDC study while also acknowledging that glyphosate is an active chemical in the weed killer Bayer's Roundup. Let's see. But the pharmaceutical companies are really on your side, right? Thanks, Pfizer. Thanks, Bayer. The German drug and pesticide owned by the company Bayer had been contentiously circulating over the past few years, labeled as a product that causes cancer. Bayer was subjected to pay $11 million in 2020, 10.9 billion. I'm sorry, a B. Undershot. 10.9 billion in 2020 to settle thousands of U.S. lawsuits claiming Roundup causes cancer. Guess what happens when you settle a lawsuit? It goes away. Why do you settle? Because you're probably going to fucking lose. Or you just want it to go away. Okay? You just want to go away. Just hush it up. Just here's 11 billion. Here's $11 billion. But the pharmaceutical companies are on your side with experimental vaccines. Just fucking take it up, inject it, put on all your holes, inject your 6-month-old child against something that, a vaccine that they're not even going to fucking get. They're not even subjected to. Oh, but COVID, they're not going to get it. They're going to be fine. Yeah. Yeah, what else? You're voluntarily putting that in your fucking body. And it's barely been studied. We've known glyphosate for fucking decades. The litigation was supposed by the main ingredient of Roundup, glyphosate. Let's see. At the time, Bayer had come to terms with about 75% of the 125,000 filed and unfiled claims. Under the agreement, the company agreed to pay $8.8 billion to $9.6 billion to resolve the litigation, including an allowance to cover unresolved claims. Let's see. The original maker of Roundup, Monsanto, introduced the product in 1974 as a way of killing weeds while ensuring plants and crops flourished. We were just talking about that when it came to the veganism stuff. Bayer acquired Monsanto in 2018 in a $63 billion deal. And you know another reason why they do these things? They acquire it because guess what? It's rebranding. People say Monsanto, but Monsanto doesn't exist. Oh, there's a dead end. Oh, what happens? Oh, Monsanto, it's kind of like a boogeyman. It's an old wives' tale. Monsanto, yeah, but that company doesn't exist anymore. Well, that's because it just became part of Bayer. They still have all the same factories, all the same shit. It just says Bayer on it now. Or it still says Monsanto, and Bayer just owns them. In 2015, March 2015, the World Health Organization, very trustworthy place, found that the herbicide was probably carcinogenic to humans. Probably. In 2017, California named glyphosate an ingredient that causes cancer under the state's Proposition 65, which requires Roundup to carry a warning label if sold in California. But in April 2019, the EPA reaffirmed that glyphosate does not cause cancer. The EPA reaffirmed it. It doesn't. The EPA, no, it doesn't cause cancer because the EPA just, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. However, several plaintiffs have alleged that Roundup caused their non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, cancer that starts in the white blood cells, et cetera, et cetera. So you can continue and read up more, but yeah. Great. Check this out, though, at the end. To prevent, you have Dwayne Johnson, not The Rock. It says Dwayne Johnson, a terminally ill groundskeeper from California, won $289 million in August of 2018 after it was determined the weed killer chemical gave him cancer. And then to prevent future litigation, Bayer's announced in 2021 the company will replace its glyphosate products in the U.S. residential market with a new formula launching in 2023. So guess what, fam? We're getting a rebranding. A rebranding of glyphosate. So now glyphosate won't be listed. It'll probably be something either equally as toxic or even a slightly, it's going to be probably the same, if not maybe slightly better or slightly worse. A new formula. So they won't call it glyphosate. So now it's like another, point over there. So you kind of kill off one thing, change the name a little bit. It's like BPA. Oh, BPA free. Well, there's BPF, there's BP, there's other bisphenols that can cause problems that just haven't gotten to the point of getting tested enough or have enough public outcry. So now everything you see is BPA free doesn't mean it's good for you. You still have a lot of estrogen binding things in these plastics because you shouldn't, BPA free. Let me just boil it. Let me microwave it because it's BPA free. It's still fucking can't. Criminals, fucking criminals, straight up. Okay, so that was that. That being said, let's pivot one more time. Get a little tainty boy. Aww. Very nice. And let's continue and go back to this last one. I apologize because this chick, we just did a video on her the other day, and it's fucking ridiculous. But ridiculous needs to be slapped in the face with knowledge cock, and I don't know if she's ever seen a pee-pee this close, but it is going to hit hard.
You cannot self-love your way out of systematic oppression.
And I don't know why she talks like this. Maybe it's because of the taint length. Maybe it's because of all the phthalates. It feminizes men and masculinizes women. So maybe heir to the Theranos fortune. If you know, you fucking know. Get it? You probably don't. But if you do, this one's for you.
You cannot self-love your way out of systematic oppression. No amount of body positivity will change the fact that people are discriminated against based on their body size. There are harmful stereotypes that constantly impact people who are in larger bodies. And justifiably, I hear people say that, no, I don't want your body positivity. And I think that that's valid. But it's my opinion that I don't think that fat liberation and body positivity are conflicting constructs. I think it's totally possible to be somebody who cultivates your own body image and
Oh my God, she's edging me so hard. Just say racism. Just fucking say it. Oh my God, I'm so close.
does work on yourself while also advocating for the rights of others. Improving your body image will probably improve your quality of life in many ways, and it might make certain systematic issues that you have to deal with easier to cope with, but it's not a systematic solution in and of itself.
Oh, I thought she was going to do it.
Sand! Sand!
Damn it.
Sand!
All right.
No need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
Oh my God, I was so close. Peter, what are you doing, Peter? Peter? Lois Griffin. She does sound like Lois Griffin. Hi, Peter. Oh. Hey, Peter, what's that stupid... All right, whatever. Say systematic one more time. Take a drink every time she says systematic. Well,
It is not my place as a smaller bodied white man to comment on it.
okay. Too much to unpack. Let's just get a little tainty reprieve here. Oh, tainty man. You're such a tainty boy. You tainty boy? You're such a good boy. You're a good boy. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. You're such a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Daddy's almost done. I know. I'll take you on a walk, okay? Nice walk. Nice evening walk. Look at that tail. Yeah. You want to go on a walk? Want to go for a walk? Want to go outside? Yeah. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Yeah. Let me grab that tail. That's a tainty man. All right. Systematic thyroid. I know. Lay down. Lay down and look cute. Lay down. Look cute. There you go. Nailed it. And this podcast teaches me to be more tolerant of others. Oh, look, you need to be nice and understand like the special needs. Like the people out there. There are a lot of people that just don't have the same IQ. They don't understand what logic is. They don't understand common sense. It's true. It's true. Get the taint. Get the taint. There he goes. Get in there. Yeah. Lick that dick. Lick that dick. Lick that dick. Lick that dick. Oh, did I interrupt? Look at that taint. Look at that taint. Very nice. Golf clap for the taint. Looks good.
You switched the samples.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. You could respect yourself a little bit. We are on a live stream, after all. Oh, my God. This podcast teaches me to be more tolerant of others. I don't know. Does it? Look, we need to understand that there are a lot of people in this world, but we don't have to have a tolerance for stupidity or, I guess, proactive ignorance. Like when you're actively lying to your following, when you're spreading literal lies and garbage. Well, I'm not going to stand for it. Now, according to some of the other posts, right? You will never catch me. You'll never fucking catch me ever yelling at a fat person on the street or be like, oh my God, where are you going? Tons of fun? Oompa loompa. That's fucked up. That's just rude. That's unnecessary. Okay. Fatness is a state of mind. If you are, it's definitely a state of body, but a lot of you watching or listening, you might be fat or obese and you're taking charge. You're not playing a victim. All right. You're taking control of your life and it starts right now. We all start from different places. So nothing against with that. When you're trying to justify and literally trying to tell me and other people in this world that 2 + 2 = 5, like you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. I was at Target. Let's follow up with this. I was at Target today and it sucked. It sucked. I fucking hate these places. I fucking hate it. So I was in Target. A lot of you women were like, oh my God, he made fun of Target. All right. And one, it's just literal all this garbage. It's all polyester and just fucking shit everywhere. It's just, you're looking for something. It's all just, cheap shit. Right? Not that you can't buy stuff from Target, but you get my point. You know what I'm talking about. I was looking for like some shorts and stuff like that. I'm like throwing out a lot of my old shit. And there was this one like island in the middle, and it was just, we're talking Rainbow City. Just rainbows everywhere. Rainbows everywhere. Hashtag but my thyroid, by the way, for a chance to win this. We'll give the Swole card away in a second. Rainbows everywhere. On the side, it had like 4 or 5 people. They got like little bios, and underneath each person's name, they had their fucking pronouns. I wanted to punch myself in the taint repeatedly while screaming freedom from like the end of Braveheart. Just fucking punching my taint. Just freedom. Just fucking smashing my taint. One of them had like 5 fucking pronouns. It was she, her, they, them. I'm like, how many people are you? How many people are you? How many people are you? Seriously. How insane is this fucking bullshit? Just gonna say it. How fucking insane. You are one person. You're one person. You look like a chick, I'm gonna call you a chick. I'm gonna call you a she if you look like a she. If you're a dude and you pull it off enough, I'll call you a she. I'm not gonna ask like, what are your preferred pronouns? No, if you look like a woman, I'm gonna refer to you as a woman. If you look like a dude, I'm gonna refer to you as a dude. Right? If you're a man dressing like a woman, you look like a man, come on, you're a man. Like, you're not pulling it off. It's ridiculous. But it's insane. It's really insane. It's frustratingly insane. I just can't believe, and I know, we're all in this world together. And I know we have the Swole fam bubble and we keep our heads down. We're crushing the 7 pillars and stuff. And I don't spend a lot of time in stores like this, but and a lot of you deal with this at work and all this kind of stuff. It is nonsense. It is literally being a 4-year-old in an adult body. It's make-believe Halloween, and it's just nonsensical. There's nothing substantive. It's give me attention. I'm a good person, victim shield. I can say what I want. Give me power, give me love, give me attention. Do what I say because you can't hurt me, because everyone will cancel you or, be mean to you because I'm better than you. It's a very vicious approach to demand that someone calls you a certain thing. That's nonsensical. I think the worst is when you're a dude and it says he, him. It's like, bro, fuck you. Fuck you. You have a beard. Fuck you. This guy has like a fucking full goatee. He, him. You don't say. You don't fucking say. I mean, you wouldn't have a beard. I mean, you would look more like I guess you would look less like it, but your thyroid. I mean, it's probably your thyroid. It's got to be a thyroid issue. It just blew my fucking mind. It blew my mind. There's like this whole display. It just pisses me off. It's the same thing like with the fat oppression, right? We have this like joking like background here with the march, right? Civil rights, one size, whatever says fits all or whatever it is. Let's see, fat freedom. Fat freedom? What does that mean? Fat is not a 4-letter word? Okay. You don't say. Acceleration of gravity is not 10.8 meters per second squared. It's like, I know. It's negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Hey, down. Good boy. That's a good boy. Stay. Anyway, ridiculous. Ridiculous. If you put your pronouns, you put serious pronouns in your bio, fuck you. Just saying, fuck you. And I'm giving myself a round of applause because it pisses me off. If you're that desperate for attention, get off the internet, go get some friends. Stop trying to control what other people say. Stop trying to change reality. You just need some friends. You just need to be a better person. You need to develop yourself and have some more integrity. Love yourself a little bit more. Like actually love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's waning dramatically. Yeah, and aggressively rebuild that. Ridiculous. I just wanted to rant on that. All right, fam. Hashtag but my thyroid. There we go. Gorillas. Let's raffle this away. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. All right, but my thyroid is going around. In 3, 2, 1. Scrolling. We got a winner. Chicken dinner. Jeremy C. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Oh my goodness. Big JC. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2259 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email, and we will send you this Swole card ASAP. Down. Mama Swole is home. Congratulations, Jeremy. Send us that email. We'll get you the Swole card right away, my friend. Excellent. We'll take some soundboard requests. We'll take some soundboard requests right now. Reminder tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I didn't really forget. I was just ranting about the pronouns in Target. Fucking people. You
fucking people.
We got a roundtable. Tomorrow's episode is private for members only. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out on that. Join the fam today. swolenormousx.com. Solo en swolenormousx.com. Jueves 5 en la noche.
You switch the samples.
You switch the samples. Take a big step back and literally...
First, take a big step back and literally...
Fuck your own face! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
My name's Forrest Gump.
Oh, we got some good sound. Oh, man, I got you. A little Falcon, I got you. I got you, fam. I think you do it with one hand now. Fuck your pronouns. We think we need a fuck your pronouns shirt, don't we? Guaranteed to make lots of friends. But we do have some pronoun shirts coming out. We got the he swole, she swole design coming real soon.
You make me happy.
Let's fucking go.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Oh, that was nice. That was fucking solid. That was epic. Oh my god.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Fucking he's on fire.
He's on fire!
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Loud noises!
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, baby, we got it undefeated. Thank you, Rufus, for being a good boy. You're a very good boy. I know. I'm going to take you, you fucking son of a bitch. Let me finish the Mancast. Fam, thank you for being here. Reminder, tomorrow's show will be private for members only, but you don't have to miss it. You could join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Be there for the roundtable live call with myself, the rest of the Swole fam, live chat. You can come up on stage, have a group conversation. It's going to be fire. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk about anything and everything tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out on that. We'll see you there. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits.